What's happening? Are we live? Are we going live? 1 second. Okay, we were live. Oh my god, and I just disconnected. God damn it. God damn it. I have made a mistake. Maybe not. Hey, good day YouTube. I hope we are live. It's always a little bit of a struggle. Oh, we have Egg OC in the YouTube chat. Let's go. Nice to see you, Isa Seiji. Can you tell me what Egg OC means? Is it your real life name? Oh man, hey, welcome YouTube. Welcome to yet another dev stream. We actually got a comment from some random nice dude yesterday on one of our last VODs, giving us a hand on one of the kind of like bugs we were facing or trouble we were seeking. So that was really nice. Somebody went out of their way to leave a comment, so I really appreciate that. Thank you, random nice fella. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing a little bit on the development. I'm not gonna do a long ass stream here. I think we can do like, one to 2 hours. So let's get at it. We need to do a little bit of a design, and then we need to do coding and some UI. So we got a lot of things to do. Probably not gonna be able to do it today, so we're gonna be continuing on it tomorrow. Lotta says that weekend was a bit rough. We were playing football in Seinäjoki on Saturday and volleyball in Kauhajoki on Sunday. What? That's insane. But good news is that I have assistant now at work, so it'll get easier in the future. Nice. That's good stuff. I wish I had an assistant. Yeah. I only have bullies in the Twitch chat. But anyway, so was it like your kids' tournaments, like hobbies? Lol, nope. Agos was my CS 1.6 nick. I go by Aggie now. Ice Aggie. Or is it Aggie? Is it Aggie? I don't know. It's probably neither. Okay, so I get it now. I get it. Thanks for sharing that. All right. So this is really good practice. So last week when we ended the streams for the week, I did this little list that what we need to accomplish first thing next week, and this is the next week now. So we need minerals and fish, and we need a little bit of we need to work on the drop tables. We need to add the tools into crafting. So I think this is gonna take a couple of days to get working. So we should get busy right now. So first of all, we need kind of like minerals that drop out of the game or drop out of the, they need to be added to the game. So let's take a little bit of an inspiration. So what I'm gonna do here is, let's see what minerals look in different games. So for example, World of Warcraft, like ores. What do the World of Warcraft ores look like? Let's see here. List of ore veins. Copper. So here's copper. Copper ore looks like that. Please, can I have an image? Just a simple image. So yeah, there's like a tiny one. All right, so this is a lousy ass site. Ores. Oh, here it is. So here you can kind of like see the veins and how they actually look in the game. That there's actually the copper ore. So there's actually just like a big ass chunk of copper. And I think that's true for most of the different minerals in World of Warcraft. How about RuneScape Classic, like copper ore? What does it look like? What does it look like on RuneScape? Oh yeah, so yeah, it looks like this kind of like, it looks like this pile of rocks. That's what it looks like in RuneScape Classic. What about old school? Taco shell. So this is what it looks like on RuneScape 2, so old school. So basically it's it has like different chunks of rocks, and then it has like the actual copper there in the middle. All right. So that's definitely one way to look at it. What does it look like in Don't Starve? So we have gold or gold nugget, I think. What does it look like in... So it's just basically a chunk of gold. I think this is kind of like the art style we're looking for, obviously, because Don't Starve has been our inspiration. So it's just basically one like nugget of gold. Is there any other? Valheim had... Let's see how Valheim tin ore looks like. So in Valheim, basically that's kind of like the rock inside the game. Is that how it looks like, really? Copper ore. Copper ore. What does it look like? Oh yeah, that's it. It's kind of like that chunk of just mineral. Yeah. So I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. It's just to have like one chunk, and we're just gonna like recolor it. I think that's what we're gonna do. There's not gonna be smelting, although it wouldn't be too difficult to make. What do you guys think about smelting? Is it needed? Do we need a smelter? Or like, is it smelter or a forge? Like, I don't think it would be difficult to make. Maybe we could like look at it later on. I think we're just gonna go with the ore right now. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So basically, what we need to do is we just gotta sketch out. So I think I'm gonna use this as inspiration. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this image, and we're gonna do... This is, by the way, to our YouTube audience, this is gonna be the final boss of our beta version of Shadows of Tuonela. Mikkex, nice to see you on Twitch chat. How's it going? Mikkex, what do you think about our Louhi? Isn't she awesome? Isn't she just somebody you wish that would stomp on you? Hey, Void Chaos! How's it going? Our friend from India. All right, so let's see here. We need to do a 512 dropped asset. So let's start with that. No, I personally absolutely love resource refinement chains, but I don't know if it fits this game too well. I kind of like think that once you kind of like go into it, you should go all in. Like if you start doing professions, I think you kind of like need to do the thing. But I think at the same time we kind of need to figure out something special for the smelter to just not be a time sink, you know? It needs to have something that changes something, you know? It transforms the something. Not just like, okay, so first you mine and then you go to this place and then you just melt, and it just like took your time and nothing else. Like there was nothing interesting going on. It just took your time. So I think we gotta like add something, you know, like there's gotta be something in it, you know? But hey, how's Mikkex doing? Hola, soy Dorada Explora. Good morning, go. Nah, smelting just prolongs the loop, does not make it any more fun. Exactly. That's as Edgy said it. Like if we add smelting, it has to bring some value. I don't know what that value is right now. So I don't think we're gonna do it. I have huge next JavaScript project, so you guys might not see me for like 2 to 20 minutes a day. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, my friend. Stay at it. Stay strong. Gift me a beer. Yeah. And if you wanna help me pay the bills to my artist, you can help me with PayPal, by the way. Void Chaos. That was aimed at you. Okay. All right, all right. So what I need to do is I need to do my own version of this. I need to do my own version of this. So what we need is we need a nice brush. We need a nice little brush, guys. Let's take a look at the brushes. The brushes. Where are my brushes? They are here. So let's take something that looks a little bit like... So that's actually not bad. There it is. There it is. That's my chunk of metal. That's not bad. Let's take a look at some of the different brushes. I'm actually like, I won't give in so easily. All right, so we have this kind of thing. I think that could work as well. Let me just do my thing here. So if we add like now this is content. Yeah, programmer art. Krita the coded drawing tool. It's actually kind of good. Like my girlfriend is actually like a hell a lot more artists than me, and she actually prefers Krita over Photoshop, for example. Like she always says that Photoshop wasn't made for like drawing purposes, and I think she's correct in that. It's more of a you know it's more of a you know, like editing tool. You can kind of like edit your photos and kind of like do effects and whatnot. But I think she's correct in the sense that Krita is more for drawers. It's kind of like more for drawers and artists in that sense. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit more interesting with these sharp corners. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't blame me. Yeah, I think we could go with this. I saw some of the art for the bosses Ajatara Louhi, I think, and they looked amazing. Tell me about it. Like, Team Ilumski has been completely unhinged. I think Louhi is their best work. I think Ajatara is really death metal as well, but I think just like looking at Louhi, like she really like captures your eye. Like I think when players see her for the first time, she's gonna be like stomping in the Louhi Peninsula. Oh my god, it's gonna be special. It's gonna be special. This is freaking honey badger suffocating a zucchini in the avocado. What are you saying, my friend? What are you saying? All right, so this is gonna be our proof of concepts of the mineral. Now we need to color it. So what I'm gonna do is take a bigger brush, and we need multiple different colors. Krita great for illustrations, textures, and 2D animations based on my experience. It has funky base brushes, but those work well enough. Yeah, so this is obviously wrong color. I think we oughta take the we're gonna take the colors, and I think it would be more interesting if it wasn't just like completely red. Like no mineral is just like straight up red, right? So I think what we could do is kind of like give it that unrefined kind of. Yeah. I think that's a good idea, Isaseji. We're gonna add that at some point. So let's go ahead and think of a color that would kind of like, you know, it would kind of represent just the general rock. So we need a color for rock. What if something like dark brown? What about this? How does this look like? So I'm kind of like thinking that there would be kind of like this base color, and then there would be kind of like we can actually do a little bit of a Photoshop trick here to make it easier for us. Okay, so obviously I didn't know how to do it. What if this was kind of like the base color, And then we would add these lighter parts. So for example, we could do like how the Don't Starve is handling it is, so basically they have this white here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick some cool brush that I think could do the job. I think, for example, like this might work. No, that's not it. Maybe... I think I had a cool brush like earlier. Which one was it? I had a very cool brush. I just completely lost it. That's pretty cool. I like that. So what if we did like... This is like a brighter part. Make it more interesting. It looks a little silly. But then again, it's programmer art. Programmer art. Right, we're just gonna do like these kinds of things here. Programmer art. Absolutely beautiful. Programmer art. That's programmer short. Yeah. All right. So then what we ought to do is add a little bit of... I think we should add a little bit of that color there. So let's just go ahead and create yet another new layer here. And I'm gonna take the red. The red, where are you? And I am going to like do a little bit of lower opacity and just try to like add it here. What kind of brush do we use? What the hell? This rotates! You can try with it. It's actually kind of cool. Actually kind of cool. It looks horrible. It looks horrible, my guys. How come the Don't Starve one looks so cool and mine doesn't? How come it looks so cool? Okay, what if we lowered the opacity? Do you draw with... No, I draw with the gaming mouse. That's what I do. How come it looks so bad? All right, what if I lowered my opacity on this one? Nah, that's just wrong. That's just bad. So do they need to be sharp? Is that what it is? Or is it the fact that it's not gonna be like white? I don't know, like... This is, guys, this is why we have a fund for artists, guys, because I just want to code. I just want to code, guys. Please help me pay for my artists. They deserve it. Oh god, shiny bloody shit. Oh my god. Okay, I have an idea. When you can't draw, you need to start using tools. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the polygon selection tool. So I'm just gonna like do this. Alright. And then I'm gonna paint this in white. I think it's better. Is it good? Hell no. But it's better. Wait, what happened? What? What happened? What? What? Sometimes I don't get it. All right, just let me do it. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. All right. The stones in my kidneys. Yes, make it sharp. And mouse doesn't have the sensitivity settings that a pen does. Yeah, I know. But I can't blame the mouse for the lack of vision. That's what it is, guys. I wish I could. So instead of mining straight up rocks, you could add piles of dirt that you need mine, and you get dirt collectible that you need to take to town for cleaning. Yeah, I think Isa said I think that's gonna be the final thing. I don't know why I need to delete that every time, but it feels like I do. All right, we're just gonna do this. Thank you, Evalare. All right, so yeah. So what I think we could do, so what Don't Starve did here, it has some of these like rough edges. Like I love the hand-drawn style in Don't Starve because it looks like it doesn't care what it looks like. But at the end of the day, that's exactly like what it's supposed to be. Like, even though it looks a little bit like rough and kind of like even that there's errors, it's kind of like, that's kind of like the point. It's kind of like the point. It's kind of like rock and roll, you know? With rock and roll, you kind of want to leave the human errors in the song to make it feel alive. So I think the Don't Starve art style is kind of like rock and roll, and that's kind of like what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. So let's try this if we do like a smaller size, and just gonna do black. So I want to kind of like create these interesting lines here. I don't know how, but I do want to do that. Yeah, and it's not easy. And that kind of looks cool. That kind of looks cool. You can make that right side more angular. Yeah, let's try that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and what happened to my color? I'm gonna try to do it a little bit more like. I need to add the Brooklyn Nine-Nine soundtrack to kind of like make up for my art. All right, so is this better? Is it any better? Please, I need validation. I need validation. It's a fun for a course that I'm just gonna take to learn how to draw. What are you saying? What are you saying? Just say it to me. Yeah, getting a side draw with the mouse is shit. If you want those lines, I'd recommend getting a drawing tablet. Yeah, it's just, yeah. My plan has been all along to suck at it. No, it's been to kind of like get pity art because everyone gets like so depressed at looking at what I'm doing. Yeah. Look what you did. Now my pup is sad again. Gotta scratch her belly. Yeah, so is it any good? Oh yeah, we actually forgot one part. So there's actually kind of like this shadow because it looks so flat. So what we gotta do is we gotta add these shadowy parts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this red and I'm gonna take some of that saturation. I think this is kind of like the saturation. I could be wrong. And make it. Let's see how that is. If we did kind of like this shadow layer here, so something like this. I don't know. It's a little burgundy. It's a little burgundy. Does it work? I think it needs to be a little bit more gray. But it does kind of like it does create some depth. I think it kind of works. I think it kind of does work. Oh man, all right, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Okay, so is there a line tool, one where you can reshape the line as well as thin and bulk it out? There is, yes, yeah, there is. So you can just use this. Oh, you can actually use the different brushes for this. It's a bloody kidney stone. I wonder if this could work. That's actually kind of cool. I think that could actually work. Let me just go ahead and try to like redraw it on like top of this. So let's make it a little bit less intimidating. Something like that. And just gonna like redraw it a little bit. Just like redraw it a little bit and see how it is. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I don't know. I have no idea. Is it any better? Or is it just doomed? Is it doomed to fail? Well, it is more like, it is more cornery. Wrong layer. Evalar likes it. All right, that's all the confirmation and whatnot that I need. Now that we need, I love how you're the one of the artists now. Wrong layer. Yeah. Now we need a boss that gives chip damages because of kidney stones. Kidney stones. Yeah. All right. So let's try this one more time with a little bit of a grayer tone. Yeah. All right. So let's give this a go. Oh, that looks like summer wine. Oh, summer wine. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is why you pay artists. This is why artists are the gods. This is it, guys. So there's some shit happening here. Let me see if I can erase that. No, it's on multiple layers. Where are you? Oh my god, this is the worst. Okay, I found it. I found it. So it definitely let him cook and he'll be taking your artist job. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so let's. How does the drag? Is there dragon ore in RuneScape? Is there dragon ore? There's no dragon ore. That doesn't exist. Okay. Red ore. Still like red ore in like games. Video game. Red ore video game. Very good, Google. No. Oh man, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know if I like this any better than the previous one. Maybe this was better. Oh, so that's that. Okay, so this is the one. All right. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Try red gem video game pixel art. Red gem. Do you accept volunteers for mod? Yeah, I do, Electro. So, for example, our anglerfish was made by Ice Age. So I can show what it was all about. So let's see here. Icons used, dropped items here. So anglerfish. This is Ice Ages. So we just went ahead and added to the game. So we need a couple of fishes, and we need a couple of, well, we need like a kind of like a mineral that we can use. And I was Googling, I was in the middle of Googling. Oh man, all right. That's pretty cool. I'm not exactly like looking for gems. I'm kind of looking for like minerals, you know, like kind of something you smelt. Very cool stuff though. I think I could live with this, to be fair. I think we can live with this. Just that I have this again, and I really don't want it here. Really don't want it here. Where is it? Oh, I have opacity yet. Okay, so I'm just dead. I'm just brain dead. Come on. Come on. Okay, there it is. Deep Rock Galactic has quite a bit of different types of colorful minerals. All right. That's pretty cool. I like this Nitra. That's pretty cool. It could be great reference though, taking some of the shine away and reshaping it. Yeah. Yeah. So what you need to do in these scenarios is you kind of need to have like clear geometric shapes, and you're just like kind of like using different colors to make it interesting. Give it a little bit of a highlight and shadow. This is not it. This is not it. Fuck. Okay, so it's a little bit like lighter at the edge, and I'm really getting lost in my... What if we did like highlights here? What if we did some highlights? It's actually kind of better if you just take that out. Current one is passable. Yeah, I'm thinking like, what if we just went with this? What if we just, all right. I think there's another thing we could try, and it's the fact that we could try to create just like these colored kind of like boxes. Kind of like to create the idea of that this is in fact red. This is in fact red. Something like this. And then we just take the red and make it a little bit more bright. Lesser opacity. What if we did this? Like, how does this look like? It's fine, fix later. What's going on? I'm getting lost in my... Did I use the like wrong layer again? Like what the fuck? What the... Okay, so I just painted on the same thing. I don't get it. What did I do? Separate into 3 parts for effect. Yeah. Honestly, it's still a very good start. You got the key concepts in mind. Currently one is passable. It's finally never fixes it later. True. So for some reason I just lost this piece of information here. I just lost it. I think I painted it on the same layer. I am dumb. I can do it again. I can do it again. All right, so yeah, okay, so this is still fine. Okay, so this was the layer I was supposed to use. Yeah, I don't want to be like stuck on this too long, because at the end of the day, it's not that important right now. How does that look? For some reason, like I am really struggling to kind of like deselect. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine, guys. I'm just gonna like go ahead and save it. It's fine. we're gonna do like all completely everything again over and over again for later parts. For release, we are gonna do it all again. So this is red ore ground dropped. Okay, so I've been using two different wording for this. It's ground and red ore. Okay, that's unfortunate. All right, so let's go with this. One grayscale image and give colors in the engine for different tiers. That's, you could actually do that. Yeah, you could actually do that. That's not a bad idea. Shaggy, how you doing? You could actually do that, but I think for the sake of it, I'm gonna do it here now because I know how to do this. So let's see here. I need to do some different colors here. Oh, Evalar, I hope it's good news. All right, so what we're gonna do on this one. So I could adjust the layers, but it's been a little bit of a big. I think it does work. All right, let's do that. So what we need to do is change the color. I think it's the HSV. So let's try to find. Okay, so this is not doing it. We're missing one layer. Which layer is it? Which layer is it? Which layer is it? Oh, that looks... That's not it now, is it? Okay, so this one, and then this one. Yeah. Okay, so what if I did take them like one at a time? Adjust HSV. And now we're gonna colorize. And I'm just gonna like try to... What if we don't colorize? And it just doesn't do anything. That's kind of like the color I'm looking for. Oh no, it grew mold. Makex! Whose side are you on? Very Monday today. Let me know when you are available and let's hit the gym ASAP. Yeah, it's been very Monday for me too, man. Very Monday for me too. All right, so we gotta make it a little bit like too bright, because if it's not bright, it's gonna be confused to the green stuff. All right, let's try that, and just gonna add the same thing to this one as well. See how it works. So this one just like became like really bright for some reason. Really bright. Okay, let's do it again. Adjust HSV. Colorize. I want it to be the color, but I want it to be darker. Yeah, that's all right. We can live with that. Export. Ground, cyan ore. Now we're gonna make it a little bit more green. So HSV is gonna be more in the green side. Colorize. Make it darker like that. And then the same thing for this one as well. Where's the color? How did we? Okay, there it is. There it is. Alright, that's alright. We can live with that. Export. This is the green ore. And then we need black. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do that. Now the black one. And these are gonna be obviously dropping from... These are gonna be dropping from the... These are gonna be dropping from the veins, obviously. There it is. And then these two. But yeah, guys, if you want to crowdfund some art for me, I'm gonna create a list that what we need, like soon. All of it is really appreciated. Currently, it's not that important for me to make it look like really good because I'm just like trying to get the features together, kind of like prove that yeah, this is what we're doing. And we're gonna do like the tweaks later on. All right, I think that's pretty cool. So that's gonna be the black ore. All right, ground black ore. Now we still need the we need the icons as well. So let me just save this. Right, so I think this is fine. I can draw your fish. I have quite a bit of experience. Yeah, Mikik's been busy with the fishes. Yeah, so basically what we need, so for the professions, how many S's is it? Profession assets. So we need fishes. So basically we have the angler fish, which I think is gonna be like, tier 3 or 4 fish, which is like angler. Then we need like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and it kind of needs to go from like basic to epic. And I think we should always aim to do Finnish fishes. Angler fish, not exactly Finnish, but it might not be in the final version of the game. I think the first one could be in Finnish. It could be ahven. I wonder if it's like herring. Is it herring in English? No. What is ahven? Perch. Perch. So perch is the first one. Then we could do like, I don't know, like siika. Whitefish. Something like that. Then I think angler may be the level 3. I think the final one would be hauki. I think hauki will be the final one because of Väinämöinen. So obviously Väinämöinen did a kind of like this instrument called kantele from the jaws of hauki. So I think it makes sense that hauki is the final one. I don't know what hauki is in English though. Pike. So yeah. So we need perch, whitefish, and pike, basically. And all we need is like this kind of like icon type. Make it like 512 by 512 or bigger than that. It doesn't really matter. I can always rescale it. I'm doing like 2 assets per item. So it's like 512 times 512 is the dropped asset. And then we have 256 by 256, which is the icon. But you can do like whatever really here, as long as it is enough details. Yeah, that's basically it. Can you quickly show the angler so that I could aim for similar style? It's kind of like, to be fair, Mikkex, it's not really following like any official guidelines. If you really want to do something that's gonna last for a long time, check out Don't Starve. Yeah, Don't Starve is the style that our game is following, and you can do some AI references if you want. ChatGPT knows exactly what it like, the way to go. You can really like ask ChatGPT like, can you draw me inspiration that's like Don't Starve, this hand drawn, kind of like grim. Yeah, if you really want to do it like the right way, but it's not that serious right now. It's not that serious. What about the oars? What about the oars? Yeah, good call. So then we have the oars and bars, I suppose. Oars are priority. Mikkex, I really appreciate you if you do. Yeah, I do. So we need. So we have basically black, green, cyan, and red. So we have 4 quality tiers, and all of them need an ore, and all of them are going to need a bar, but the bar is optional right now. And I just did kind of like the basic reference. I just kind of like did the very like basic one. So yeah, we should be seeing the items here now, right? Let's see here, dropped item assets. So where are they? Where are they? Didn't I put them here? Where did I export it? Where did I export this? They are here. Okay, so they're just all Krita files. Okay, so that's the problem. So I just completely didn't export them. Round, this is the black ore. Not Krita file, holy shit, PNG. Gotta run now. You can also DM me anytime if you need something akutisti nopea. Hey Mikkex, I really appreciate that. Take care, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, dude. So there's no way you can do, like, I'm sure you'll do better than me. So that's kind of like the thing here. So let's see here. We had the black ore. So can I just like, okay, so I think this was the green one. Round green ore. Then the cyan one. And then the red one lastly. All right. Then we are gonna go ahead and make the canvas smaller. We're gonna make the canvas smaller, 256 by 256. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything and try to squeeze it. So apparently I can't. Hello? Why doesn't it let me squeeze it? Please, let me squeeze you. I don't know what is happening. Is it the fact that some of them aren't visible? Okay, let's try taking this. Alright, now it lets me. Now it lets me, so we're just gonna squeeze it. Squeeze it. So this is the red. Dropped icons, ground. No, this is the red ore icon. Install this. Now I wonder if we can like, how do I get the colors right? Is the best practice to kind of like Control Z here? Control Shift Z? No. Oh man. Hey Tonska, good day. How you doing, Tonska? So what I think. So this is not very good. Alright, let's try to do the HSV again. Okay, so that didn't work. Still sick? Oh my god, you really have like an authentic Inti experience that you are just like constantly sick. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, my friend. Okay, so for some reason, do I have like wrong layer? I think I have wrong layer. What if I do these two? Still sick. Alright, so if I do this, like it doesn't like change both of them, which really kills me. It doesn't really like change it. Alright, so it was no news, so that's good news. Related to therapy is all, and I already knew it had been accepted. Hey, that's good stuff, right? That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Alright, I really don't want to work on that more, so I'm just gonna use the same asset. So basically now we have that, so we can start doing items. So inside items, I'm gonna go ahead into crafting materials. We have the blood droplet, we have the fragment of sample, so I'm just gonna like do a new one. This is gonna be called item black ore. We need to figure out some custom names soon, by the way. What would we call kind of like these different rarities? I think we had a name at them. I think we actually did have a name for them at one point. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the black ore asset here, and the ground one is gonna be the same thing. The ID is 302, and then we need new type, I think. So let's go into item. I was hoping for yes to the ammatillinen koulutus, but this is okay. I'm okay. I love the crazy laugh. Good stuff. Okay, so we are gonna do like black ore crafting material type. Yeah, all right. So I think we need to do this green ore, cyan ore, red ore. All right, so this is the black ore. Then we are moving on to the next one. Copy paste. This is item green ore, and we're gonna find the green ore. Green ore 303. Green ore. Next, cyan ore. Sayonara. If you're not making yourself laugh, what are you even doing? What are you doing, my friends? Alright, cyan ore. Then red ore. And It doesn't look all that bad in there, like when it's small. It's kind of like the funniest thing, really. Okay, so those are now in the game. We are gonna be adding them to the we're gonna adding them into inventory in the item catalog. So take all of the ores, add them over here. Let's do a little bit of version control. Stage everything. Added new assets for ores. Added new enum into item.cs and new enums for them. And added them into item catalog manager. Good stuff. We are making progress. All right. Now we could take a look at adding them into the actual veins. So, for example, we have the mining spots. Level 0 mineral. Here we have the drop tables somewhere. They are not actually here, they are here. So we have the drop tables. There they are. So, fishing pools. And here's the mineral 0. Alright, so here we are gonna be setting the black ore. Let's actually take that away. I think we are gonna have like a small chance of getting a blood droplet as well. So let's do 2 items. So this is gonna be the black ore, and you're gonna have 50% chance of getting it. 50% chance of getting a black ore. Then go for the mining 1. This is gonna have a blood droplet chance of a little bit of a bigger chance, so like 6%. And this one is gonna give the green ore. Green ore. And make it 40% chance. Then we're gonna have the level 3 mining place. It can have a chance of dropping a fragment of some, but we're gonna make it 5%. And also this one drops the cyan ore, and it has a 30% chance of dropping it. And lastly, we have the red mineral. This one has a 6% chance of dropping a fragment of sample. And a red ore of 20%. Alright. That should basically work. That should basically work, right? That should basically work. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Underneath player, let's hide the crafting menu. Game UI, canvas, crafting station. Can't remember what the actual values are. I think this needs to be hidden and this one needs to be set off. Let's give it a go, guys. Let's give it a go. Tonska said, might have to leave to eat soon, but sleeping all day. Woke up at 5:50, went to eat, got back, and I just woke up. Damn. So, what are you suffering from right now? F in the chat. Let's actually move our character. We don't want to spawn that far away. Inventory, not network. Probably something like -5 is probably gonna be fine. All right, let's give it a go. Host. All right, here we are. Do we have mining pick? No. No. Hell no. Player state. Let's give some tools. Do we have tools? Yeah, we do. All right. So let's give it a go, guys. So basically, if we take a red pickaxe, which is the best pickaxe in the game right now, I should be able to harvest this rock. And it should have 20% chance of giving me a red ore. We actually got a fragment. We got another fragment. I don't think the drop chances are working. Because we just basically got two. Yeah. Okay, so that's... There is something wrong. It's just giving me that. What if I do like this one? Yeah, it just gives me blood. All right, so there's an issue. There is an issue. And I think I know what the issue is. So we need to go into the harvesting manager. And the problem is, the problem that we have is that it cannot take into account multiple items. So here when we are going inside, we're calculating the harvest. We are calculating luck. I think that luck is working all right. The problem is this. The problem is this. We are inputting the drop table. And we are inputting the luck. The luck is basically anywhere from 0 to, I don't know, like 20-30%. Okay, so basically we're checking out the fishing level or the harvesting pool level, and then we're just like inputting the luck here. Okay, so we have like blah blah blah. Then we're taking a random value from 0 to 1, and we're going over the drop pair list. And we're just checking if the random value is smaller than the drop chance. So it's gonna go... It's basically going to take the first one always. Wait. So this is our drop table. So it's gonna go the blood droplet, which is drop chance is 0.05 or like a 0.05, and black ore is 0.05. I think we gotta change the logic a little bit. I think what we should do is how do we increase the luck? How do we increase luck? So I think we gotta do it a little bit differently. So let's actually think about this for real quick. So basically, I wish I knew. Yeah. So so the point is that if you have like same level tool as the mineral, you're gonna have like 0% luck, which means that you're not getting like any additional luck. It's just gonna be like the basic drop table, right? So basically what we want to do, in my opinion, I think first we check like if we get anything at all. So first check if we get anything. I think this is what it needs to be like. Yeah. So first check if we get anything. So we're gonna do like a check, and the luck is gonna play like a real big role here. And then if we do get something, we are going to check the drop table and kind of like do another check. Yeah, let's do that. I think that makes more sense. Okay, so here basically we could do like the random value. And let's actually like first we check if we actually get anything or if we return with nothing. So the cumulative drop chance. Yeah, so basically if the random value is bigger than the cumulative drop chance, we're just gonna return null. So this means that we didn't get anything. No item dropped. But then if we got here, we got something, then we're never gonna return null anymore. We're never gonna return null anymore. We're just going to drop something. So I think we need a new value. A random item value, and this is going to be but we do want to like take into account the drop chances now, aren't we? So how do we work on that? I think I think we're gonna do like a new random value, but it's gonna be a random range, and it's gonna be so var max random value or something like this. This is gonna be should we do like I don't know, let's do like 0, then we're gonna like for each, and we're gonna add those. Yeah, exactly, we're gonna add the random value. Now this could be like 60% or like 0.6, and then we are gonna do random range from 0 to max random range. Right? And then we check which one we got. So we're gonna go through the drop pair, and if the random item value is smaller than the new random value, which is so random item value is smaller than drop pair drop chance. Does this make any sense? So the problem here is that I'm gonna ask AI what it thinks about this. What it thinks about this. So Copilot fix. Can you fix my method to according to the comments? Right now it has a problem that not every path returns an item. All right, so let's see what Copilot thinks about this. I think we're really close. There's probably something I'm missing. I don't know if this is the way to go about. Maybe we need to assign like a default item. Then we're checking if we got like another item. The edit generation was not successful. What? What? Try again, motherfucker. Try again. Useless AI, am I right? Useless AI. Alright, so if you can't figure it out, I'm gonna be thinking of myself. Thinking for myself, can you imagine that? Alright, so it is suggesting for something. Okay, so what are we doing? I don't think it hurts, yeah. So what did it do? What did it do? So we got a max random value and we're like kind of like taking the drop chances in, all right? And then a random item value is gonna be random range. So all it did, yeah, so this is not what I want. This is so not what I want. So basically I think what we need to do is kind of do like a item random draw, random item, and this is going to be, let's just take the first value from the input drop table, so drop pair list, and we're just gonna take the first value, and then we're gonna like do let's actually change this so that the random item is just gonna be the drop pair item here. Okay. So now we got, if we got here, we're gonna drop something. It's gonna be the first one in the list. Okay. Then we're just gonna see if we are gonna change the selection. So we're taking random item value. We'll go random range from 0 to max random. Okay. So this should always lead into something dropping, in my opinion. So we're basically doing like a random value from 0 to like 60%. Okay. Then we go over the drop table. If the random value was like the first item's drop chance, then we are just going to like do this, and we're gonna break out, and we're gonna return that. If not, then we're gonna like add random item value. No, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. So this could be something like 50%. First we go like, all right, so this was 5%, so we didn't go here. We're gonna loop again, and then we get like 50%. Should we... Is this actually right? I think that is actually right, yeah. For each loop found no drop. Item found. Yeah, this actually doesn't make sense though. All right, let's try this. Let's try this, shall we? And I'm gonna change these so that the most common one is first. So here I'm gonna change this one first, this one first, this one first, and this one first. Does it work? I don't know. I have a feeling that it might. Do we have a pickaxe, right? We shouldn't be able to harvest that. No. We can't harvest that either. All right, this is the moment of truth, guys. We are mining. No item dropped. All right, so we failed, okay. We found a black ore. Where's the black ore though? Where's the black ore? Oh yeah. So yeah, we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. So this, yeah, this cannot be done this way. This cannot be done this way now, can it? Fuck! Because these are the ones that are in the like special inventory. Yeah, so this can't be done this way. Fragment of item type, crafting material. Crafting material type. Okay, so this might be trouble. Let's see if that fixed it though. Okay, so we kind of have a problem. So inside crafting materials now we have these. Let's make these none, but I don't know, this might be trouble. Because we kind of did the special inventory for the first crafting materials in the game. But I want these to be handled differently, so it's kind of awkward. Let's see if we get the items now. Nothing. Nothing. We got blood. Nothing. We found green ore, but we didn't get anything. Why? Why didn't we get anything? Oh yeah, the item type is still crafting material. Oh man. Oh man. What if we... Alright, so how do we handle the item adding into inventory? We gotta go check that out. We gotta check that out. Player state. So we are basically handling the handle item adding. So here we're going here, okay. So if it's crafting material. Okay, so we could do an exception here. Hey, Blechman, how's it going? Good to see you. We are trying to fix and expand our past ways. Okay, so basically, so if it's crafting material, is this crafting material used elsewhere? We could just do these things. Crafting material. Oh man. I think what we ought to do is add a new item type and see if that's the way to go. So and instead of crafting material, it's actually just ore. Let's see if that fixes it. It can't be crafting material like right out of the gate because we have some special logic for that. So let's change this into ore. Yerps! Good day. How's it going? How's it going? Let's see if that works. Do we have a pickaxe? Nice. All right. Do we get ore now? Please give me ore. No item dropped. Family is here, so I gotta stop. Green ore. Yes. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look, and it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't actually look that bad. Like, can you imagine? It doesn't look that bad. Spent like 5 hours doing UI with Figma. Oh man, I hope you enjoyed it. It's not that bad looking in my opinion. Alright, do we get more ores? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Good stuff. Bye. That's not bad, guys, now, is it? Alright, let's do more testing. One more test at least. So we should spawn more tools. So we got red pickaxe. Let's go. So let's delete some of these. Enable deletion. We don't need you. All right. Equip that. And red. All right. Do we get red? Do we get red ore? Do we get red ore? We should have 20% chance of getting. No item. Yeah, there it is. There it is, guys. There it is. Let's go. All right. What about cyan ore? Is it just me? Like, I don't think the ores look that bad. Is it just me? Like, I think they kind of look good. I think they kind of look good. All right, so we got a cyan ore. Yes. All right. What about black ore? What about the black ore? Black ore. We should go. We should basically be getting a whole lot of them. Yeah, there it is. Black ore. Kind of having like bad luck now, aren't we? I think we should have like 70, like 80% chance. God damn, guys, I am happy about it. I'm happy about it. All right. Let's see how it looks like on the ground if everything works right. So when we have inventory full, we should be basically dropping on them onto the ground. It be big, boy. It's big. And the problem with that is that I don't think we ever changed the asset sizes. So if we check the dropped items, these ones, these should be single and 512. On live. Televisio. Sepä. Tervetuloa kotiin. Oh. Sepis. Heti pikkuleegoja. No ihan hetken vielä, että lopeta koto. The finish sounds so good. Hey, Dan get a child jump scare. Yeah, family's home. Son's super cute. Super cute. How's it going, Dan? Nice to see you, my Brazilian friend. Oh man, I'm so glad we got international people here. So let me just go ahead and change the sizes of these ones. So we have the red or icon. Oh yeah, so this is actually the only one we have. What's the best sounding Finnish word? What is the best sounding Finnish word? Very good question. Guys, help me out. What do you think is the best sounding Finnish word? I think probably some of the ones that sound little like Elvish. You know, they have a lot of vowels, like aava. I think aava uni. What would be the best, like suomen kauneimmat sanat? Suomen kielen kaunein sana. Äiti. Äiti is a mom. Kastehelmi. Hiljaisuus. This is pretty good. Hiljaisuus is pretty good. This is silence. Hiljaisuus. Halla. Pretty cool. Solina. Löyly. Unelma. Unelma is pretty good one as well. Usva. Yeah. I think a lot of these kind of like vowel rich one. They all sound good to me. Hey, maybe you should consider learning Finnish. Finnish is a pretty epic language. It's pretty like original and unique. In my head, Elmaka Junior should still only be a baby. I know. Like he literally turned 2.5. So yeah, he could cast the 2.5 men just by himself now. Now the worst. Suomen rumimmat sanat. Let's see. So what is it? Masu asukki. Oh man. Kyrpe. Pursa. Römpsä. Römpsä is pretty ugly word. Yeah, römpsä. Allavalan harmailla mailla is a beautiful sentence. Yeah, I agree. That sounds like straight out of some Lord of the Rings, like Elvish. In my opinion, Finnish is easier than German. I think it really depends on what you know. I think Finnish has its like really hard quirks, but I think it is fairly simple language in like many senses. Like for example, like French. I think French might be easy for someone who knows like Roman languages. Is it Roman or Romanic? I think it's Roman languages. So basically, if you know like it's like Italian, if you know Spanish, you're gonna be like halfway there with French, because like French is like this gender language, so that everything is kind of like feminine or masculine, and like we don't have any of that. We don't have none of that in Finnish. So like first 3 years of like language studying, you're just like trying to like understand like what the hell's going on. What the hell's going on? Yeah, I think German is quite easy for Finns, because it's kind of like a rational language. It's fairly rational. It doesn't have that much rules, as far as I know. Yeah, because Elven language comes from Old Finnish language. Yeah. I think ihana muna sounds elegant and cute despite its meaning. Let's go, Electra. Let's go. Let's go. I'm convinced Finnish it is. Will Finland accept Brazilians as residents in the future? 100%. 100%. We will take you with open arms. If you come here and you show appreciation for the Finnish way, which is very kind of like this solidarity loving. It's kind of like Finns like their space, so we're not like really chatty. We're not like all into small talk, or like we like our peace. So if you go into the cities of Finland, you might find it that it's hard to like get a chat going with anyone because everyone's just kind of like doing their own thing. So if you can do that and respect our kind of like this private space, I think you're gonna be good. You might need work to kind of like stay here for a longer time, which is true for most of the countries, I believe. We are private and quiet people. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine then. The opposite of Brazilians. Yeah, that's kind of what I think as well. It's like the stereotypical Latin people are kind of like, you know, loud and extroverted or whatnot, and we are definitely the opposite. It's the stereotype, you know, but there's some truth to that. That's the tough part. Latin people are loud and loves touching. Yeah, we don't touch. It's really frowned upon. In talking with hands. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. I really admire the Latin people. I think they have a lot of passion and yeah, there's just like all of your cultural things are like awesome. Brazilian people are known to be one of the most like passionate people there are. So I remember seeing like a document or video or something that was about Formula 1, and you know, like Formula 1 was huge in Brazil because of, I think it was because of Senna, Ayrton Senna. And the Brazilian fans were like insane. They were like absolutely insane, like world class like enthusiasm. But then obviously Senna passed away, RIP, and Brazilians kind of like, well, they went their own way. So that's the one thing I know. There are videos on YouTube of Brazilian fans in shows. Yeah, like you guys are nuts. Exactly. And I'm crazy like metalhead, big metal fan, metal music fan, and I always hear that, like for example, Finnish bands that tour in Southern America and Brazil and all these places, it's like they always say that the fans are like insane. It's so intense. So I can appreciate that. You guys are passionate. Evalar says that my face when I moved to the Netherlands and I got the cheek kisses and shoulder touches. Yeah. I would be highly uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah. There are videos on YouTube about Brazilian fans and shows how it's different. We get intense very fast. What up, by the way? Is Sepultura from Brazil? Sepultura. Is it from Brazil? Yeah, they're from Brazil. I don't listen to them all that much, but I know Sepultura, Brazilian metal bands. Yeah. So what do you guys have? What do you guys have? Singers from the US. Alma Armada Panzer, Project 46. So yeah, you have Sepultura. Yeah, I don't really know these. I wonder what's kind of like the best one. Vaka says that then again, Finns are horrible tourists. Just talk Finnish and no one will mess with you. Electro says my boyfriend is Finnish. That's the thing. Forgot to. What? I didn't know. Let's go. That's kind of huge. That explains your big fondness of Finnish culture. Let's go, Electro. Shout out to your boyfriend. If there's one thing you can say to him, is like torille. Torille. Family is different, says Evalara. Give my mom a hug and cheek kiss each time, but my But with my sister, we don't hug because she's not too keen on physical touch. I also hug my dad when we depart ways. Yeah, we never. This is the thing. Like when I was growing up, I don't think we ever gave basically any physical, like affectionate gestures with my family. Like I don't remember hugging or kissing or anything like that when I was growing up. I do remember like being on my parents' lap, kind of like, like cuddling and whatnot when I was a kid. But ever since I got into school or something, I can't really remember like giving any of those. Then I remember when I moved away, so I was already like 18 or something like that. That's when my mom like kind of started hugging. So it's the weirdest thing. I think like I'm gonna be much more affectionate to my kid. Like we're hugging and kissing and all that stuff like all the time, and I think it's a beautiful thing, and I really want to change that. But I think the kisses and whatnot, like cheek kisses to everyone, and this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird in my opinion. Electra says that this detail was related to the cheek kissing story, but yes, this explains it. Nice, close to how it is here. Dad, mom, sister, and brother, but it's not like that one very family. Olga says that when I was 17 and I went to a bar in England, we talked Finnish and they did not dare to ask our papers. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's add some light. That's better. My mom used to hug and kiss me when I was 5 to 8 years old, says Waka. You say that now, just wait when he's a teenager, the wanting to hug changes to wanting to hit. That could be, but it doesn't mean that we can't try. I have similar memories, says Lara. Every now and then it is a bit difficult to have kids always close and seeking hugs. Yeah. Yeah, but it's the weirdest thing. Like my dad, who's a boomer, born like 60, he always tells the story that his father never like gave any physical, like literally no physical gestures at all. So basically he didn't even like pick him up, you know. So I think he really like got, well, I'm not sure if he was like hurt, but just like feels cold, and you can tell that he's kind of like misses that maybe he should have, you know. You can hug him so roughly that it hurts IQ 2000. True. All right, so we made the ores, very cool stuff. I think I'm gonna quit here. I don't want to bother my family too much. We're just gonna do a little bit of just chatting here. I'm gonna talk to you guys, and then we're gonna continue tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep the next night, and I'll be sorry for distraction. Now I love this. I love the conversation we have. So Dan says that a friend of mine from Ireland, when he moved to Brazil, had to receive warnings about this father/mother-in-law kissing him on the cheek. Yeah, I can imagine. For some reason, I'm kind of getting the vibe that the Irish people is like the Finns of the British Isles or whatever. I don't know what the geographical term is to include the Irish people, but I'm kind of like getting that kind of vibe. They are kind of like these tough, barbaric people. The Finns with the fun accents, yeah. He was like, why? Yeah, exactly. Are you going to add movement to the river? Why not? It's not in my, not in my roadmap right now, but yeah, why not? I think it could have a little bit of a shader little bit of a shader or something happening, particle effect to kind of do a little bit of a movement. It is supposed to be a river, so I think it would make sense. Yeah. Nice one, nice one. Out of topics is Electro, but regarding the drawing assets to the game, does it need to be in particular format? PNG is completely fine. That's the one I've been using so far. Yeah, it needs transparency, and that's basically all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Small particle effects like lines and waves. Yeah. I think it could be just a little bit of that to create the illusion of movement. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, obviously very exciting times for the game and for myself. I'm gonna show you guys Alohi one more time if you guys missed it. So this is gonna be the final boss of beta Shadows of Tuonela. She's gonna be stomping your asses 100%. We're gonna be this is gonna be your mommy, yeah. 100%. We're gonna do a design session this week. Kind of like deciding what's the initial touch, what's the kind of like what is the design choices we do. Siinäkö istut? She needs the long tongue. And Ayatar is gonna be kind of like this high risk boss inside the wilderness, inside Manala. I don't think Ayatar is gonna be as difficult. I don't know. Maybe we'll explore something like actually AoE effects or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So design session happening probably on Wednesday. So tomorrow we're gonna be working on the crafting, and Wednesday we're gonna be talking about bosses. And yeah, those look so great. Yeah, I am really excited about this. Team Ilumski has been popping off. Guys, if you wanna help the funding, I really wanna pay them the right amount and the correct amount that they deserve. I'm gonna be trying to find the money regardless of donations, but if you want to help the game and if you want to help me and the art team, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna be calling it here. See ya tomorrow early on. I am gonna join Discord. Bye. Let's raid someone. Matchup is there. Clayman is there. Let's go raid Clayman.
Where do these guys get initialized?
Clayman! Good day, guys. Bye.
So this is in a way.